Hi there fellow YouTubers, horror freaks, movie lovers. Welcome back to another Heavymetalrille video. I'm back here again. And it's the best, perfect time that I'm back at. Halloween! It's Halloween. I can't believe it. Halloween once again. Cheers to you all. Happy Halloween. Let's celebrate, let's watch horror movies, and let's have fun. And relax. Well, actually thought I wouldn't waste any time. I just would jump back into doing an update, a big update. It's not like a Halloween special update or anything. I haven't picked up anything for Halloween. I have ordered some stuff for Halloween, but they won't get here in time, and I knew they wouldn't because I ordered it yesterday. So, but I'm going to have a Halloween marathon sort of thing this coming weekend. So there will be like a second little Halloween celebration. Watching some movies that I've been looking forward to watching and not being able to afford these last couple of months or even years. But saying that, I have a lot of stuff here, but it's from the stuff I'm going to show now is from July up until now, but it's mostly from the other months. I only picked up 2 movies this month, October. So yeah, but no, 3 movies. 3 movies. Am I lying now? Maybe I found some movies at the second-hand store and I picked them up cheap. So, well, more than 3, but I didn't pick up much. But this goes way back, what I'm going to show you now. And this is a mixture of Asian movies and horror movies. So there's going to be a mixed lot here. A lot of Asian love and a lot of love for horror. So yeah, nice to be back. Hope you all are doing well and doing fine. And yeah, let's move on. So first, let's get into some Asian movies. Actually, I had some pretty rough months with very little money, but I did have like a really good month. I mean, a really good, not too great, but a little bit. I had a little bit money to spend that month. It was back in August, I believe. No, or was it? Oh, sometime in August. I had a rather okay month. It wasn't great, but it was alright. I could actually buy some movies, which I wasn't able to do the previous months. Not anything expensive. But let's move on to it. This first movie, I love this movie. This is one of the best movies that has ever been made. I promise you that. First time I saw it, I was blown away. Second time I saw it, I was blown away again. And now I was blown away again. I love this movie. Hansel and Gretel. This is a Korean movie, and it's amazing. Amazing. I mean, it's so great and wonderful. I love this movie. Ever since I first saw it, I fell in love with it, and it's great. I'm glad I waited and picked it up on Blu-ray, because I had some previous opportunities to pick it up on DVD, but I thought, oh, let's wait. I know the Blu-ray is out, and it was the right choice. It was the right choice to wait and watch it again on Blu-ray, because it was like watching it for the first time again. I mean, I had tears in my eyes. I mean, this is a beautiful movie. It's a dark and horrible movie, but at the same time, beautiful. A beautiful story. This is like a dark horror fairy tale sort of thing. I really recommend it. If you haven't seen Hansel and Gretel, the Korean movie, then you really need to check it out. It's wonderful. It's one of the best movies ever made. It's on my top 20 movies of all time. At least, I mean, it could be higher. I haven't really decided yet, but it's one of my favorite movies of all time. I love this movie. This is great. Great and wonderful. Hansel and Gretel. Great Korean movie. I'm a big fan of Shinya Tsukamoto, and this was actually available for a rather cheap price, and I didn't have it in my collection, and I needed it. Tsukamoto. This is a nice little surreal art piece, I would say. I enjoy it. I like it. Always like Shinya Tsukamoto. Always love them. So I'm very happy to have this. A Snake of June. weird twisted surreal story about sex and I don't know what else, perversion or whatever. It's interesting. It's an interesting piece of art, I would say. And here we have another movie. I saw this. Hansel and Gretel, I also saw it like the year after it was made, about thereabouts. But this, I actually saw this exactly a year after it was made, when it premiered on a TV channel. They bought it in and they showed it, and it blew me away. I didn't know what it was, because I don't usually watch TV that often, but I was visiting my mom's place or whatever it was, and this movie just premiered, and I didn't know what it was. I just started watching, and I was blown away. I was drawn in, and couldn't stop watching, and I loved it. It's one of my favorite Japanese movies of all time. It's a Shuhei Imamura movie called The Eel. And I've been meaning to get this for so many years. So many years. It's unbelievable. I'm so glad that I have this. The last time I saw it was sometime in the end of the 90s. Like, I believe it was 98 or something. I believe it was there about 98. More towards the end of 98. I believe it was there about. But it blew me away. I love it. It starts off with a murder. And this guy actually kills his wife because she's having an affair with another guy. And there is where our movie starts. And after it, there's a journey dealing with the after effects of being a murderer. Being betrayed and all of that. And there's just this whole bunch of interesting characters in this movie. It's really good. The Eel. I love this movie. I recommend this highly. This is also one of my favorite movies of all time. I recommend it. If you haven't seen The Eel, you need to pick it up. This isn't really a horror movie, but it is a dark drama movie. But if you want some blood and gore, the murder in the beginning, it's pretty damn bloody and violent. But I recommend this. You must watch this. The Eel, really good. Pick this up. Used. It's Nagisa Oshima's Naked Youth. Yeah. I haven't watched it yet. I have watched parts of it a long time ago, but I never finished it. Now, this is a great one. I'm going to watch this today, I hope. I hope I have time for it. I picked this up back in August, I believe it was. Yeah. Can't believe I have this. Bloody Muscle Bodybuilder in Hell, aka the Japanese Evil Dead. Crazy. I only in the past have I ever read articles in magazines and seen pictures of this one. I never seen it before, so I'm so happy to watch this. And I've been sitting on it since like August, but I've been saving it for a good time. Actually, I've also been very busy doing other things and dealing with other things in life, so that's why. Just pick this one up. This is fresh, but I think I booked it for many months ago. The Monster Chronicles Tick Tick. This is what country is this from? Thailand or Philippines or whatever, something like that. I don't remember. Oh well. Yeah. From some place like that. Yeah, I believe it's like Philippines or something. But the Monster Chronicles Tick Tick, don't know how this is, but the trailer looked fucking awesome. Death 2, picked this up quite a while back. I haven't watched it yet. Death 2, so happy to add that. Meat Grinder, actually picked this up after, well, I've been meaning to pick it up for a long time, but then a friend of mine reminded me of that I should pick it up. I have so many Asian movies in my collection, hundreds, but I don't have this. But now I do. R-Point, been sitting on this for a long time. So I got R-Point. Also, I've actually picked up this one several months ago as well, which is from the same director. The Guard Post on picked it up on Blu-ray, pretty cheap. And I actually believe I picked this up right before or right there about when our friend Tom Horrorsball had some Asian recommendations on his Facebook. So yeah, and Instagram. So, well, let's move on. Another Takashi Miike movie that I've been meaning to check out, and I always need to check out every Takashi Miike. The Yakuza Apocalypse, vampire Yakuza sort of thing. Been meaning to pick this up for a long time. And this is one of my favorite directors of all time. I love his movies. Big fan. This is a film by Sabu. The director's name is Sabu. It's of course not his real name, but I don't really remember his real name. It was, I have it somewhere in my mind, but it's not in the front right now. But Miss Zombie, I've been meaning to pick this up for a long time. Picked it up for a rather good price, so I recommend checking out some Sabu movie because he's a really great director. So Sabu, Killer Pussy, I picked this up used. I don't know what to think about it, but it was well, it was for a good price, and it was used. The Housemaid. I haven't watched this yet, but I picked it up for a good price as well. Went into a second-hand store in the neighboring town with my cousin and picked this up for $1. God of Gamblers, the 2-disc set, special edition. It's great for $1. I mean, these movies are awesome. I love the God of Gamblers series, and it looks great. I mean, it's in great condition. I mean, for $1, can't believe it. Now we're getting into some Blu-rays. I picked up this last month, or these two I picked up last month. So let's start with these two here. First of all, didn't have this. Should have had it for a long time ago because I do have the remake or the continuation of the story, The Town That Dreaded Sundown. So I picked up the Eureka release of it, which has a dual edition. With Blu-ray and the DVD. Yeah. So can't wait to check this out. I might check this out this coming Sunday or something like that and watch the other one together with it. But pick this up on Blu-ray. Pretty awesome. Symptoms. I actually booked the other release of this from Mondo Macabro, I believe. Mondo Macabro. But I changed it for this because I have so many other releases from BFI. And I actually prefer this cover. Yes, the other cover is painted, but I like this more. And plus, this comes with both a DVD and Blu-ray in it, I believe. I mean, well, even so, I mean, this had other things that the other release didn't have, and it was also cheaper. That was also a reason why I changed it. But happy to have this. I am dying to check that one out. These are actually the freshest, the two freshest one. Just got these for this month, actually, October. White of the Eye, Arrow Steelbook. I've been meaning to pick this up for a very long time. In fact, I stored it away at this seller I know for last year, I believe. But at first, it didn't take. It took quite a long time for me to actually get him to send it out. Well. But now I have it, White of the Eye. I haven't watched this since the VHS days. I mean, I watched it on VHS. And also, I believe it was on television at one point. But it was a long time ago since I watched it, White of the Eye. But I really enjoyed it, I remember. Mark of the Devil, another Arrow Blu-ray release. Happy to have it, happy to have it. Can't wait to check it out. I have watched it, but it was a long time ago. Picked this up back in July. Yeah, Town Fair. The David Cronenberg's early works. Transfer, From the Drain, Stereo, and Crimes of Future. One of my favorite directors of all time, David Cronenberg. I love his work. So I must have this Arrow release. The weird thing is, it doesn't have a book. I don't know. Have any one of you picked it up? Did it have a book? Because mine didn't have a book. So I don't know. Maybe it didn't have one. But it feels like Arrow's releases always has a book. It didn't have one. Watched this yesterday. What was? Yeah, the day before yesterday. Emily, I enjoyed it. It was actually good. This is a Nutafilm Swedish Blu-ray release. Happy to have that one. Was enjoyable. Haven't watched this yet. It's still sealed. Another Nutafilm release, Deathgasm. Awesome fun. I watched parts of it on YouTube and such, but I haven't been able to watch the whole thing. But I'm looking forward to it. Lights Out, picked this up cheap. I heard both bad and good, but mostly bad actually. But I think maybe I will enjoy it. Lights out. I don't have any high expectations on it. Picked this up for like $1, I believe. I don't remember when, but it was some time ago. Paranormal Activity 4. Haven't watched it yet, but I love the third one. I thought that was great. Picked this up a while ago for $4, I believe. The Fog Blu-ray. Watched it some months back. Was awesome to watch it again and on Blu-ray. The Thing. Picked this up at the same time. So happy to upgrade to Blu-ray on The Thing. Have to watch this later on in November. This is a Town Fair Hall thing. I picked it up in July. Cooties, like a horror comedy thing, but it was alright. I enjoyed it. This is another. I believe I picked this up at Town Fair. I believe. Well, Machete Kills. I believe it was there. But then, let's move on here. This is actually like an eBay haul. For $20 with shipping and all. I picked up 4 seasons. The 4 first seasons of Tales from the Crypt. Fucking awesome. I love Tales from the Crypt. I love it so much. I have many releases, editions on VHS and other DVD releases. I have a German box sets but these releases I only had like a bootleg sort of thing. So I really needed to pick them up. But I got 4 seasons for $20 with shipping. That's awesome. I think that's a real steal. So let's move on here with some other movies. Come here, come to daddy, come to daddy. So let's move on here. This is one that's been recommended to me for quite some time, and I was happy to pick this up way back in August, whatever, thereabout. Girl House, yes, John Knott's movie. Did not have it, but looking forward to checking this out. Heard many good things. So Girl House. Abattoir, it was alright. I mean, they had a good idea and such, and it looked good, but they had this amazing house and idea that they didn't utilize enough in this movie. It's not a bad movie, but it just feels like you have something great and you don't use it enough. I mean, there's always hard to find out where the scale is supposed to be when it comes to these things. But if you have something cool and you're already showing it and you're using it, and the whole idea with the movie is that thing, then use it more, please. It was alright, but it could have been better. This is a Norwegian movie called The House. Haven't seen this one yet, but I've been dying to check this out. Oh man, this was a great treat. I really liked it. A surreal horror movie called The Baskin. I believe it's from Turkey. This is a Turkish movie. I picked this up quite some time back. Was happy to watch it. I enjoyed it, actually. It was a nice artistic vision in it. Olof Ittenbash, Legend of Hell. Haven't seen this one yet. I don't know what to expect. Blood, gore, swords, and madness. The Entity, picked this up. Many of these titles were on sale actually, so I haven't wasted much money. Only some of the Asian ones cost a little bit more. And the Arrow release, of course. But The Entity from Peru. This movie is from Peru, The Entity. Haven't watched this one yet. The House at the End of Time. Venezuela. This is from Venezuela. So yeah, don't know what to expect from this one, but it was cheap. I don't. Luna de Miel, Love Your Next, whatever. It's from Mexico, a Mexican movie. I've checked out the trailer for this, and it actually looked like an interesting movie. So I'm looking forward to checking this one out. The Corpse of Anna Fritz. I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was really good. Actually, I've never been disappointed in a Spanish movie. This is another good Spanish treat. The Corpse of Anna Fritz is about an actress that dies and end up at the morgue. And at this morgue, just happened to work a guy that has some horny friends. And then just some friends that just want to mess around with a dead actress's corpse. And from there, insanity ensues. Or I mean, maybe just fucking the corpses. Insanity in itself, of course it is. I don't condone it or anything, or think that it's good, but it's an interesting movie, Corpse of Fritz. But what happens after that, when these friends just decides that they want to have some fun with this corpse? Well, you will have to find out yourself. The Corpse of Fritz, I recommend it highly. Check it out. Cerso Diabolico. Yes. Adriano Garcia Bugliano. Wonderful, wonderful. I loved Here Comes the Devil and Late Faces, and we have Cold Sweat as well, and some other movies. But this was really good. I mean, the way they used the music really fitted in with it. It was really interesting. A good follow up to Here Comes the Devil, I would say. And it stands right up there with Here Comes the Devil, I think. Really good movie. I really enjoyed this. I'm looking forward to checking this out once again, actually. Cerso Diabolico, a really good treat. I really enjoyed it. I recommend it highly. Really good one. This is one I will watch today for my Halloween, little Halloween marathon. Stakeland 2. Yeah. Can't wait to sink my fangs into this vampire treat. I hope it's a really good follow-up to the first one. I love the first one. It was really great. We are still here. Picked this up for $5, and for the longest time this was really hard to get over here. Unless you wanted to pay a lot of money for, at least for a while. Now it's restocked and resupplied in a lot of places, but for a little while I thought it was a little bit hard to get. So we are still here. Can't wait to check this one out today. Been dying to check this out. Been sitting on it for a while. Worry Dolls. This is one that seems really good. Checked out the trailer for it, and it looks really promising. Actually, yeah. I believe this has another name. I believe it has been released in the US under another title. I don't really know what that title was, but I believe so. But Worry Dolls. I like the cover. I like the design. Really good design. I hope this will be enjoyable. This looks interesting. Can't wait to check it out. I might check it out today. This is one that really surprised me in a good way. This was really good. I mean, really good. Cherry 3. I checked this out several months back. I believe it was in August, or could have been September. No, August. Back in August. This was a really good treat. English horror movie. I even believe that some people that worked on some of the Hammer horror releases worked on this, and actually people that worked on Wakewood worked on Cherry 3. But yeah, this was really good, enjoyable, like supernatural treat with some witchcraft and such. Yeah, really good. But like others before me have pointed out, the last minute, or some of the last seconds of that minute, brings down the grades quite well. I wouldn't say it destroys the whole movie, but it definitely takes it down a notch, you know, on the ladder. This would have been with the top of all horror movies that has come out these last couple of years, but just that last minute, last couple of seconds, just pull it down a little bit. The very cheesy use of CGI that just pulled it down a bit. But I still enjoy it. I still think it's a really good horror movie. Really good. I recommend it, and I think you will enjoy it. Really good. An Eric Stans movie that I didn't have, that I've been actually on the hunt for quite some time. Right Line. Didn't have this. Happy to have it. This is another one I've been on the hunt for, but for a while this was hard to find. It was sold out at every place. I don't know why, but maybe they released too few copies of it or whatever, or many people just wanted this movie. I don't know, but for the longest time it was really hard. But Contracted, finally got that one. Yeah, picked it up for $5, so it was worth it. Contracted. Beyond the Gates, I love this movie. This was great. The soundtrack, I mean the theme song, it's amazing. this 80s throwback sort of thing. I mean, this feels 80s without being too much of a throwback and too much like paying homage or stealing things. This stands on its own. This is a movie of today, but it has a little bit of the feel of some of those older horror movies had. Good 80s sort of feeling, atmosphere, and tribute to those sort of things. This is about these two brothers that has to go back to clean out their dad's old VHS rental store, and they stumble upon this video game called Beyond the Gates, and well, after that things start to go to hell, and they start to go beyond the gate. I recommend this. It was good. I thought the casting was good. I thought the actors did really good, and yeah, I enjoyed it. This is a low budget movie. It doesn't have a huge big budget, but with what they had, they did something good. I enjoyed it. There's definitely feels like there's something more here. Like there could be like a Beyond the Gates 2 or something with Beyond the Gates in it. It doesn't necessarily have to be a part 2. It could be expanded upon, but something with another name or something like that. But I would definitely want to see something more like this. I really enjoyed it. Beyond the Gates, really good one. Mexico Barbaro. This has had mixed reviews, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it was good. There were some weak ones, but overall there were some very enjoyable ones in this. This is an anthology segment sort of movie, and yeah, I thought it was fun. Experimental, fun, grotesque, and I like these sort of things. Experimental anthology movies. I really enjoy those sort of things. I really like the death metal Mexico Barbaro theme song that are used in the titles DVD screen segment of the DVD. Really enjoyed it. This was sort of a fail holidays. I mean, it's all right, I guess, but some of the segments are just so underwhelming, I guess I could say. There were some directors that should have done better, but they didn't. I mean, there were some other directors that surprised me totally and did something really interesting and original. But there are others that just they sort of brought the lame sauce, and they sort of went for the low-hanging fruit, or rotten low-hanging fruit. I don't know, but I just thought that it was a wasted opportunity. If you have like a holiday as Halloween, I mean, what do you go and do with it? You can do some extraordinary, amazing things. But, well, Mr. Kevin Smith, you decide to do what you did instead. I'm not saying that it was entirely bad, or there's some interesting thing in that idea, but I just feel that it was a wasted opportunity, and that segment could have been used somewhere else, not here. But it was interesting. There were some strong ones, weak ones, but it could have been a whole lot better. Another anthology one, German Angst, with Budgerit and Kosakowski and Marshall. Haven't watched this yet, so I don't know what to expect, but some weird depravity and crazy gore, death, and whatever manner of mayhem. Hooked Up, don't know what to say, but haven't seen it yet. The Bunny Game, we need to pick this up for a long time, pick it up cheap. This here we have, I just picked this up this month when I visited my mom at a second-hand store for, I believe, $2. Evil Dead 2 on DVD. Why the hell did I pick up another Evil Dead edition? Because I want this edition. I already have Evil Dead on VHS. Evil Dead 2, I mean. On VHS, I have the Blu-ray collection release, and I have the old Anchor Bay DVD set. Didn't have this Swedish released set, and I really want it because I want the cover with the skull, and I want it. I just want it. And also why I wanted it was because I picked up Army of Darkness on Swedish release on DVD this summer, back in July at Town Fair. I picked this up for $1. So I wanted to pick that other one up as well. But I love the Studio S release, and I like the cover of Army of Darkness, and so I can't get enough of Evil Dead, and if I stumble upon an edition that I like, then I want to pick it up. So yeah, now I just need a DVD release of the first one. No, I already have that. Sorry, I mean the Swedish DVD release. I picked it up, but not for me. Then let's move on. As the Asylum, Gothic Edgar Allan Poe tale. This was all right. I like it. I liked it. It was interesting. Kevin Bacon in the Darkness. Haven't seen it yet, but it looks like it can be good. Maggie, zombie movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Stephen King movie, The Cell. Yeah, not the best Stephen King movie ever, but not the worst either. I mean, it's definitely down there with the worst, but I sort of thought it was enjoyable actually. I didn't think it was. My favorite actor of all time, Vincent Price. I love Vincent Price. He was the best. What a voice. What a man. This is an excellent digitally restored print of The Last Man on Earth. One of my favorite Vincent Price movie of all time. I love this movie. This is so good. The message that it brings, it's just so necessary to be heard by people, especially today, when people are so lost in their fucking ridiculous political rhetorics and what have you. But I won't go into it anymore because this movie will be not this movie, but this video will be like 10 hours long. But anyway, The Last Man on Earth, excellent release. A Hammer horror film, The Quatermass Experiment. Picked this up cheap for a good price. Didn't have it in my Hammer horror collection, but I must have it. Must have it. So happy to have that one. Oh, and this is another Hammer that I've been dying to get. Oliver Reed in Paranoia. Oh man, this is great. This is a Eureka DVD release. So happy to have this one. I picked this up quite a while back, some months ago. The same with this. Another Hammer horror release. The Shadow of the Cat. Yes, I've been dying to get this. Happy as hell to have this one. This comes with like a reversible cover. You can reverse the cover like this and you can have another cover. But I went with this cover because I like the painted artwork and it looks so much better. So happy to have that one. Long lost Shadow of the Cat. Hammer horror. The Boston Strangler. Was this from the 60s or whatever? Well, the Boston Strangler. Picked that one up. Used, cheap. Then let's move on here. Edge of Sanity with Anthony Perkins. Picked up. Used. Sam Was Here. This was a nice little bit of surreal. Like young Carpenter, David Cronenberg. No, not David Cronenberg feeling, but maybe a little bit. But a little bit of young Carpenter feeling. Maybe with a touch of hint of Lynch, maybe. I really enjoyed this. Sam Was Here. This was a good movie. I recommend this one if you like those sort of movies, like a little bit of young Carpenter or Lynch or yeah, I liked it. Don't expect too much, but just go in blank, watch it. I thought it was a good little movie. I enjoyed it, but give it. This is something that takes a little bit of time to get into where it's supposed to be, you know, so give it some time. Pet, haven't watched it yet, but I'm looking forward to The Autopsy of Jane Doe. This was good. Really, really good. I recommend this one. Check it out. I can't say more about it because if I do, I destroy it. I destroy your experience. But pick it up on Blu-ray and check it out. Stephen King sort of thing. Bag of Bones. Haven't watched this. Picked it up used quite some time ago. The Whale, picked it up at Town... No, was it Town Fair? Was it from... Oh, I picked it up cheap, used. The Veil. Unfriended, picked it up at Town Fair. Yeah, I picked the other one up at Town Fair back in July, and this one as well. Angel Heart, did not have it in my collection. Been dying to watch it again. Should have had it a long time. Picked it up, used during Town Fair, so Angel Heart. Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse. Zombie horror, yeah, it's alright. Freaks of Nature, another zombie horror. No, it's not zombie. Yeah, there are zombies in it too, but another horror comedy. Class of Nuke and High, picked it up for $2. This older release of Class of Nuke and High. Love Class of Nuke and High, one of the best trauma movies ever made. Surf Nazis Must Die. Rabbit Grannies. And Bloodhook. And yeah, that's it. That's it for me. Now I'm gonna have to relax, watch some horror movies, and try to watch as many horror movies that I can. I hope I can watch at least 3 before it's time for bed. Work tomorrow, so sucks balls, but what the fuck do you do? Anyway, happy Halloween everybody, enjoy your Halloween, eat some pumpkin seed, burn burn some candles in those lanterns and whatever, scare some kids. Do some mischief or whatever. Enjoy your Halloween. Have fun, relax, enjoy. Tomorrow is another day. But this day is ours. Happy Halloween!